Red Hot Mama, the greatest card trick in the world, Chicago opener. It's a trick with many names, it's one we all do because it's so damn good. So a little backstory or history on this trick. It was created by Al Leach in 1950 and he called it the hot card trick, and his premise or his presentation for it was taking the deck and going and making the card turn red because of the hotness of his breath. I mean, imagine if he ate mustard that day or he just ate corn nuts. Imagine how bad that card would smell when you got it back and you took and you're like, yeah, that's my card, wait. What is that? So it was made popular by Frank Everhart, who was a Chicago magician, and it was literally his opener when he'd be working at the bar. So that's where the name Chicago Opener comes from. Now, it was first published in Million Dollar Secrets by Frank Garcia in 1971, and well, the rest is just history. So the version I'm showing you today is my own variation on it, and I call it the Queen City Stunner, because I live in a city called Springfield, and another name for it is Queen City, so it has a good ring to it, I think. Anyway, enough talking, let's just get right into it. Here's some food for thought. Do you think that if we try to engineer a coincidence to happen, that it would still be a coincidence? I don't know, let's find out. So what I did is I took a card from a blue deck, just a random card, and it's somewhere nearby, alright? So here's what I want you to do. Cut off some cards off the top of the deck, maybe about half or a little bit less, it's up to you, alright? So that many is fine. So here's what I'll do. As I mix the cards like this, just say stop anytime, alright? Anytime you feel the time is right. Stop right there, that's fine. Now, that really could have been anywhere, and you could have cut off any amount of cards, that's fair to say. So, let's try to make this happen. Let's take the amount of cards that you cut off, let's see how many it is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cards. Wouldn't it be crazy if that random card that I took out somehow matched what we just did here? So watch, 21 cards. Well, I'll count 21 cards over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. The 8 of Hearts. I don't know what card I took out. It was just random. I didn't even look at it. But the card, I put it close by. It's actually in this deck. So if we take a look in this deck, you actually see a blue card from a Jerry's Nuggets deck, which happens to be the 8 of Hearts. Now, that might be a coincidence, I don't know, that's pretty crazy. But if it can happen again, I think that'd be more than a coincidence. So let's find out. So what card did you actually cut to? That's the King of Hearts. Now, what if I told you there was another blue card in the deck? What if it was the King of Hearts? Let's find out. Now that'd be crazy. That would freak me out. Blue card, the King. Did I miss it? Hold on. I know I put it in here. Hold on. The King of Hearts, the blue. You know what? That's right. There was only one card that I took out. The King of Hearts. Alright, so here's how that's done. So what you do is you take a card from a different deck and you put it 26 cards from the face. Alright, so I got the King of Hearts. From blue deck, 26 cards from the face, alright? Then on top of the deck, you put the matching card that matches the blue card, the King of Hearts. Now the main principle that makes this trick work is called the Rendezvous Force by Dai Vernon. And it's the same thing, it's the same principle as Alex Elmley's Penelope principle, although this just uses the Klondike Shuffle, whereas Elmley's uses the Pharaoh Shuffle, so this is a little bit easier. Which if you can do a Pharaoh, you can do that instead, but the Klondike Shuffle is the same thing as a Pharaoh. So what you do is you have them cut off some cards off the top of the deck, and you want to make it to where they don't cut past the blue card, right? So just say cut off some cards off the top, maybe about half or maybe a little bit less is up to you, alright? So they cut off maybe that many is fine. Now, here you turn the deck over and you start the Klondike Shuffle, and you just keep doing this until you see the King of Hearts, alright? See, I'm just going to mix the cards at any time, just say stop, alright? And I've just said it, and I've seen the King, and they can really say stop after the King, alright? So they say stop maybe right here. Now, believe it or not, after all that, the amount of cards in this packet will be the exact number of cards that King is at. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 cards. Now on here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The King of Hearts. And that's just the genius behind that principle, and it works every time. And so what you need to do is you don't want to force that king, you want to force the card below it. So what you need to do is get rid of one of the cards that's above the king. So what I did is spread the deck and call the card. I say, look, you could have cut off any amount of cards. You could have set stop anywhere in that motion. I just called a card, all right? So I call any random card to the bottom. But if you can't call, that's fine. You can just do a simple double undercut to get rid of that top card to the bottom. So get a break there and just do a simple double undercut to lose that card and you're good to go. Alright, so now you say, look, how many cards did you cut off? You can just count them, and then you want to have them count the cards face down into a pile, alright? Because that's the force card right there. You want to make it be the bottom card. So they count the cards like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We know it's 20, right? So from here, you pick these up and say, 20 cards. What if I knew that you cut off 20 cards? So let's count in here. You count out 20 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right? So that'd be the queen. That's their card. That could have been any card, really. And then you keep doing this. But what if I told you that that blue card that took out is actually in this deck? So you turn the deck over, and then you spread through until you get to your blue card. Put all the cards above it down on the table, right? As you square up, get a pinky break below both cards like this. Do a double lift, showing that their card is the blue card, which is a shocker, right? And put that blue card down. Now, the final kicker is saying, look, what if I can make it happen again? What card did you actually cut to? Which is not the card they cut to, but it seems like it, right? It seems fair. They turn it over, which is the King of Hearts. What if I told you that there was also a blue King of Hearts in this deck? You know, do the whole traditional Red Hot Mama procedure. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, that's right. You know, and then turn this over, and then that's the trick. I don't know why I'm doing this. Alright, so as always, hope you learned something new from this video, and thanks for watching. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.